Welcome to the fourth video lessons of system of linear equations. So in the previous lessons we introduced the elementary row operations and discussed how to apply the row operations in order to obtain the solutions. Today in these lessons we will discuss further examples how to apply the row operations in order to obtain the solution of a linear system. So suppose we are given this system of linear equations of four variables x1, x2, x3 and x4. First starting point is write down the corresponding augmented matrix. So 1, minus 1, minus 2, 1 is the first row. Second equation you get the second row 2 minus 1 minus 3 2 it is equal to minus 6. And third equation minus 1 2 1 plus along 3 is equal to 2. Fourth equation 1 1 minus 1 2 1. Now what the first task is to find out the to get the upper triangular matrix. So in the upper triangular matrix we should have only upper triangular part. All the entries below this main diagonal should be equal to 0. So we have to put in the first column, we have to make this one into 0. So you can multiply the first row by minus 2 and add into the second row. To make this entry into 0, you can use 1 plus minus 1. So R1 plus R3 is new R3. To make this entry into 0 in the fourth entry of the column, you can multiply the first row by minus 1, add into the fourth row. So minus R1 plus R4 is our new R4. So it's formal writing. Now when you apply these row operations, so you multiply the first row by minus 2. So minus 2 into 1 is minus 2. Minus 2 plus 2 is 0. Minus 1 into minus 2 is plus 2. Plus 2 minus 1 is 1. Minus 2 into minus 2 is 4. 4 plus minus 3 is 1. So 1 into minus 2 is minus 2. Minus 2 plus 2 is 0. And 0 into minus 2 0. 0 plus minus 6 is minus 6. Third row, you simply add the first row into the corresponding entries. 1 plus minus 1 is 0. Minus 1 plus 2 is 1. Minus 2 plus 1 is minus 1. 1 plus 3 is 4. Right hand side 0 plus 2 is 2. And fourth row, you multiply the first row by minus 1 and add into the fourth row. So minus 1 plus 1 is 0. Minus 1 into minus 1 is plus 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. Minus 2 into minus 1 is plus 2. 2 plus minus 1 is 1. 1 into minus 1 is minus 1. Minus 1 plus 2 is 1. So 0 into minus 1 is 0. 0 plus 1 is 1. Now this is your resulting matrix. Now you have completed the first column. All the entries below 1, they are into 0. Now we move to the second column. To the second column, we have to make these two entries as 0. To make the first one, the third row, you can add the third row. You can multiply the second row by minus 1 and add into the third row to make the new third row. And to make this entry to 0, you can multiply the second row by minus 2 and add into the fourth row. You can make this entry also 0. Now we will do one more thing. I want to make this entry also into 0. So therefore, for that purpose, we use the third row for that purpose. We can multiply the third row by 1 and add into this. So in that case, you multiply the third row by 1 and add into the fourth row so that you can make the entries above the 1 into 0. So here, above this one, we can make into 0. So you multiply the second row by, you can simply add this 1 to here. So then you can make this entry into 0. So we apply all these things. Then you will get this kind of things. I will explain the last operations only. So you add R2 and R1 into 1. So here 0 plus 1 is 1. 1 plus minus 1 is 0. You get 0 here. And 1 plus minus 2 is minus 1. 0 plus 1 is 1. Minus 6 plus 0 is minus 6. And by applying these two first two operations, we have made entries below this one as 0. So what we have done in the second column, only we have the second entry is 1, all other entries are 0. That's how we choose the appropriate row operations. Now we move to the next one. Now we have completed the first and second column. So we want to make this entry into 1 and all other entries into 0. So for that purpose, to make this one into 1, you can multiply the third row by minus half. So that means you get minus 2 into minus 2 is 1, 4 into 4 divided by minus 2 is minus 2, and the 8 divided by minus 2 is minus 4. Okay, so now this is your result in third row. Minus 2 divided by minus 2 is 1. 4 divided by minus 2 is 4 divided by minus 2 is minus 2. 8 divided by minus 2 is minus 4. Now we have 1 here. We make all other entries using this, all other entries into 0. So to make this one entry 0, you can multiply the third row and add into the fourth row, then you will get 0. To make this one into 0, you multiply the third row by minus 1 and add into the second row, so you get R2. And to make this one into 0, you use third row and directly add to the first row, then you get new R1. So we can write it very formally like this. So then in the next, applying this operation, 1 plus minus 1 is 0. Minus 2 plus 1 is minus 1. And minus 1 into minus 1 is minus 1. Minus 1 plus 1 is 0. Minus 2 into minus 1 is 2. Sorry. Here. So minus 2 into minus 1 is plus 2. 2 plus 0 is 2. So you add the third row to this equation. 1 plus minus 1 is 0. Minus 2 plus 1 is minus 1. Minus 4 plus minus 6 is minus 10. Okay. Now you see in the third column we have only main diagonal 1, all other entries are 0. Now we move to the fourth column, so that we should have 1 here. For that you can multiply the fourth row by minus 4 in order to get the new fourth row. So in this case it becomes plus 1 and minus 9. Now using these we have to make this entry into 0. So that means you multiply the, okay, maybe we can write it the previous one. So when you apply these row operations, so it becomes 1 and minus 9. Now we want to make, using this one, we want to make this one into 0. So you multiply the fourth row by 2 and add into third row to get the new third row. To get new third row. So to make this one into 0, you can multiply this plus 1. You can plus 1 multiplied by minus 2 and add into the third row. So you will get 0 here. Where you can directly add fourth row into the first row. So you can make this entry into 0. So these operations we can write it simultaneously. And then you will get the corresponding matrix in this form. When you compare the previous example, the difference is in the left hand side, we have identity matrix. So here we have identity matrix. Earlier we converted into upper triangular matrix, but here we converted into identity matrix so that you can directly get the values of x1, x2, x3 and x4, because we have, if when you write down the equivalent system, you will get from the first equation x1, second equation x2, third equation x3 and x4 direct values. x1 is equal to minus 19, x2 is equal to 16, x3 is equal to minus 22, x4 is equal to minus 9. So when you convert this augmented matrix in the left hand side to a identity matrix and obtain the solution, this process is called Gaussian elimination method. When you apply the Gaussian elimination method to augmented matrix, then you can directly get the solution of the linear system. So what we have discussed today as work examples, how to apply the row operations in Gaussian elimination method so that you can obtain the solutions of the linear system directly. There might be some other cases where system does not have solutions and system do have infinitely many solutions. So these things we will discuss in the next lesson. Thank you so much for joining with us.